every sector. You can look at the satellite on WeatherWise for free. We can now see the whole main development region, and you can see Tropical Storm Aaron over here looking pretty healthy this morning. There was a big convective blow up last night, increased the wind speeds a little bit. But now we're starting to see a little bit more of the rotational aspect of the storm as it moves farther to the east. Now, right now, it's got winds around 46 miles per hour, wind gusts up to 58 miles per hour, and the minimum pressure is 1,004 millibars. But watch what happens on the NHC forecast the farther west it goes. As soon as just a couple days from now, it could be a Category 1 hurricane with 98 mile per hour wind gusts, and all the way out here, about 5 days from now, we expect this to intensify all the way up to a Category 3 major hurricane out here north of Puerto Rico. Now, this is still like close to 3,000 miles away from the United States, so nobody really knows how this is going to affect the states, but it's getting to the point where we can say pretty confidently that it's probably not going to affect Puerto Rico or many of the islands down here very significantly. It's the farther west you go, that's where
for you, Olympic gold medalist and Dallas native Sha'Carri Richardson has been arrested for alleged domestic violence in Washington state. Documents say that she pushed and then threw a pair of headphones at a boyfriend following a heated argument, and that went down at SeaTac International Airport.
Top scoop of the day, a famous athlete arrested. Oh, this news breaks my heart. Olympian track star Sha'Carri Richardson, she was taken into custody and charged with fourth-degree domestic violence assault. So this comes after an alleged altercation with her boyfriend, who's a fellow runner, Christian Coleman. This incident turned physical. The two, they were at the airport in Seattle last Sunday and apparently got into a fight as they left security. Well, Richardson is accused of pushing him several times before he fell and was released from jail this past Monday.
Sha'Carri is a perfect example of an out-of-control flamingo that can't seem to get it right chance after chance. It's like she insists on self-sabotaging. She recently found herself locked up after putting hands on her boyfriend at the airport. What's loud is I didn't even realize she had a boyfriend. Last I heard, she was dating another woman and claimed that woman put hands on her. She was crying victim then, but now she's with a man, and she's the one doing the hitting. The whole situation.
I believe that everyone who plays GTA 5 knows that we can pick up prostitutes in the game with Michael, even though he is married. Despite the game hinting in many ways that this is not right, including in Michael's therapy sessions, you still have this function available normally with this character. But have you ever stopped to think about what happens if Michael decides to pick up one of these girls and take her home with his family there? The reactions of Tracy, Jimmy, and especially Amanda? Stick with me in this video as I will show you these consequences and 8 more things that you probably didn't know about GTA 5. That being said, let's get started. Let's start here with the following. In the mission Daddy's Little Girl, that's the mission where Tracy is on the yacht that we go with Jimmy by bike on the pier in Los Santos. Anyway, you guys already know which mission I'm talking about. Well, a detail that almost no one noticed in this mission is the following. When you arrive here, there's a guy who's the one renting bikes for you. And basically speaking, the guy is a fan of Red Dead Redemption. He's wearing a John Marston t-shirt. For those who don't know, John Marston is the protagonist of Red Dead Redemption 1. And he also appears in Red Dead Redemption 2. The epilogue part in Red Dead 2 is with him. This isn't the only Red Dead Saga Easter egg in GTA 5. There's a complete video about it here on the channel if you want to check it out later. Moving on to the next curiosity here, this one is also a reference to another game, but this time it's not a Rockstar game, and I found it pretty cool. Inside Floyd's apartment, there's a map that indicates that Floyd or Deborah was a fan of Assassin's Creed. Check this out, this map is from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'll show you right here. It's exactly the same map, just without the Assassin's Creed Black Flag name written on it, but it's the same map. I found it pretty cool. It could just be a reference to the way maps used to be back in the day. Moving on to the next item on the list, I believe everyone knows about Epsilon. At least the people who watch the channel here or have played a lot of GTA 5 know about it. It's all that nonsense with Kipling, Chris without H, Zondar, and all that strange stuff that Epsilon brings in GTA 5. What I think most people didn't know about Epsilon, I think only those who went inside the website and read probably all the articles like I do, is that according to the game's website, there is a planned Epsilon Worship Center in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So it's kind of a Brazilian Easter egg, even though there are very few references to other countries. Sometimes you find something like that in the game. After playing GTA 5 for a few thousand hours, I got curious about something I wanted to bring to the video for you guys. What happens when we take a girlfriend or a prostitute to Michael's house? I was curious and decided to record and bring tests for you. Since there is no official way to test this, I called one of the girlfriends, picked her up in the car, and took her to Michael's house, and in this case, the girlfriends won't enter the house at all. So I entered with her through the garage to see what would happen if Amanda saw this scene. And what I noticed is that when you arrive at Michael's house, I think to avoid a conflict, there is no one in Michael's house. There is no one. You can go to the rooms, the kitchen. I don't know. There will never be anyone. I tested it about 3 times. I came with Liz and with Ursula to see if there would be any difference choosing one or the other, and I tried at different times as well. Still, when you come with your girlfriend here, there is no one at home, and when the girlfriend leaves like Liz did, then the characters start arriving. Jimmy arrives, then Amanda arrives, and so on and so forth. However, when Michael, instead of a girlfriend, brings a call girl, it's different. I tested the first time, and she didn't enter the house. She left because they don't commit any act, as you need to get to a more isolated location for it to happen. And when you get there in the garage, the game tells you to go to a more isolated location. So this way it didn't work. Because stopping outside the house, she didn't enter, but Michael's family was inside, so you just had to make the girl enter the house somehow. So what I did was I drove into the garage of the house with the girl in the car, then quickly got out of the car and went inside the house. This way the garage gate closes and the girl would have to find a way out, forcing some kind of interaction. And it worked. The girl entered the house, even with Michael's family inside, but it didn't happen the way I expected. It's like the NPC doesn't exist and it gets a bit glitchy. Like the prostitute keeps going in and out of the house multiple times as if she can't find a way out. And at that moment I tried to interact with her and with Amanda, actually tried to interact with everyone in the house, and it's a normal interaction as if there really wasn't any NPC inside the house. They respond normally with standard dialogues. I think Rockstar kind of failed in that. I think there should be a dialogue as if it were a fight with Amanda, at least cursing Michael, saying things like brought a girl home or something like that, or at least a sarcasm saying first about Amanda's betrayal and now Michael's betrayal, but it didn't happen. 10. The next one here, guys, that I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know is this. Inside this bar here, which is one of the bars we know from the beginning of the game with Trevor, there's a picture of that blonde from GTA San Andreas. If you look behind the counter, there's a picture of that woman on the money note, and the note is still a $69 bill. For those who got the reference 69 and so on. Anyway, and for those who don't remember who this woman from GTA San Andreas is, I'll put a picture of the wallpaper here for you to see exactly who I'm talking about. So in the 69 bill, you only see her face, but looking at the complete picture, you realize I'm talking about the blonde that appears on the loading screens of GTA San Andreas. So let's move on to the next one. The next thing here, guys, is a hidden thing that I think almost no one noticed here in GTA, but guys, when I say almost no one, I mean almost no one at all. This island that I arrived at, I remember someone had told me, a subscriber, or maybe more than one, I don't remember very well, that there were islands that were part of a reality show within the game, a survival reality show where strange things happened within the reality. Anyway, this island is from the reality show. There are some islands with like shacks, some boats, and people said it was there, but only after I saw the commercial of this location on the game's TV, I saw that it wasn't there. It's exactly on this island here, and you can tell by the shape of the island and also by this single tree. I think there should be at least an Easter egg, a reference to this island, as if someone had stayed there, or, I don't know, marks on the ground, I don't know. Anyway, but I think people should have left since the reality show happens there, or you arrive there and maybe the reality show is happening. I think it would be the coolest thing that could happen in this case. And last but not least, this one here I found really cool. I had seen on the internet once that there's a strange noise in this church. And what's the deal that I could understand about this church? There's a simulation of a mass in this church. And to hear this mass simulation, you must be here at a specific time. I went first on Saturday and there's nothing, okay? When you arrive here on Sunday at 3 in the morning, the bell starts ringing, and at 3 o'clock it rings 3 times. When it's 4 in the morning, it rings 4 times. At 5 o'clock, 5 times. When it's 6 o'clock, it rings 6 times. And when it's 6:30, it starts kind of a prayer. I'm not sure if it's a prayer or music, but it's like a mass simulation or something like that. I won't even narrate at that time. I won't even say anything. I'll try to increase the game volume a bit so you guys can listen.
I don't do women. I'm not a practice. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want them to be.
So I ignored him until he was single.
Damn, we tried to tell Travis Hunter that he was making a mistake with that woman. He ain't want to listen though. He ain't want to listen to us. He was like, well, she's a gold digger, then I'm a gold digger too. Now you can see the real. What's really going on? This man was messing around with your woman.
Wow, Travis Hunter and wife divorcing them already. It ain't been nothing but 6 months. Look at her online playing victim, setting the whole thing up. This was a whole play. And what? Everybody was warning not to marry that girl.
So it's official. Travis Hunter's marriage is done for, and the man is spiraling because the divorce isn't even the real jaw dropper here. Before he could even wrap his head around losing the woman he thought he'd grow old with.
You can look up where you're calling from. We located talk about my girl. Don't talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Don't worry about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me. It's just not starting to be with me.
Bam! She hits him with something no one saw coming. An engagement, not just a quiet little announcement either. Full-blown Instagram photos, flooded with hundreds of congrats, comments. And no, this wasn't some sweet throwback to their own proposal. If this was her engagement to one of his own teammates on the Jaguars, that's the hit that sent him over the edge. Now everyone's whispering, who's been lying all along? Was Leanna running her own private playbook this whole time while Travis was left in the dark? And the real kicker, can he bounce back from a betrayal this brutal? If you've been tuned into the Travis and Leanna drama, you already know the divorce rumors have been swirling for weeks.
Divorcing them already, yeah.
Yes.
It was a mood swing.
832-797-3483.
John?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
May I confirm your address?
3800 Canfield Street, apartment number 403.
I appreciate it. How can I help you today?
Man, you can live there and tell me what's going on with my bill. I was just explaining to the last person, I thought that I could find my damn card. I couldn't find it. Y'all saying that the bill wasn't paid, when on this end, it's saying that it had been paid through my cash app, which I still don't get that shit. But then y'all said it was rejected, meaning that it was not even received, but it's showing received on my end, and it was showing that y'all got it. And then when I found out that the lady said that it came from a checking account, and I'm thinking that my debit card and my checking account, both of them is, well, I thought it was the same because I got my debit card and my checking account together with y'all guys with that debit card number on it. But I'm assuming now it ain't the same because y'all saying y'all didn't get paid, but my cash app saying that money got paid to somebody. But I just need to live in, if I got to pay twice and have my bank find out what happened to this money, I'm going to do it like that because you guys got to get paid or y'all going to turn my lights off. And I can't have that.
Yep. I see the payment that was processed on July the 31st. It was $123.29.
Mm-hmm.
And that same payment was returned on August 4th of $123.29.
And wait,
so
will it
took a lot of days for that to be returned, but it was returned.
Okay, now answer this. How could it? I'm lost at because that's like I said, I'm lost at because again, it's showing that it's been received, but it never shows the return. You got me? But y'all saying that y'all never received it, but it's showing that y'all did receive it, but then y'all returned it. But I ain't never got the return.
Yeah, it was returned on 0804. Okay, that we need to track it down. That's the date that it was returned. ones return 0804 at 1021.
See, that's what I'm saying. I see it in the Cash App, but I ain't never used no Cash App, cause I ain't got no Cash App. I ain't got my route number to my account. That's what to my debit card that y'all got on file. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about to pay with my debit card right now. And I'm like, it came out. It's gone. It came out my account. How? Because my account would normally say y'all name on electric. I'm sorry. United. I can't really read, so it normally say y'all name and then the payment. Like y'all name is $107. I can look at that on my tablet. But then when it comes down to that 120, it's saying Cash App 123. Yada. But anyway, I just need to take care of this here. I'm gonna get into this because it don't make no sense. But again, I'm gonna say something to you after I pay this bill, and it's gonna make you think about something. So you ready?
Let me process the payment. Would you like to use a card or checking account?
They're saying that cards, because I don't need y'all take another money and then it don't do whatever y'all say it didn't do, then send it back, but it never come back to me. You see, like right now, I'm out of $123 and some odd cents. I don't remember what the census was, but I'm out of that. But now I'm about to pay it again, so that's making me out of almost $300.
I did it. All this can be also fixed through the bank as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I already know. And that's a good thing. See that, that's what I'm saying. I ain't really tripping on that because I got my bank. I mean, I'm in good standing with my bank. My bank will reverse that charge and put that money back in my account. And then wherever they was trying to be sneaky, they'll get that insurance money because that's all my bank got insurance on all money. So anyway, I appreciate you listening. But back to my account. I'm about to pay this bill again, but I want to know one thing: these NFF late fees and all this other stuff. How can y'all get it to me when y'all wait 3 days to take your money out the accounts? That don't make no sense when the money come out of my account on that day. So why y'all wait 3 days to receive it, and then within them 3 days y'all don't be received it? Here comes in my mail disconnection notice that gonna come with a fee on it. I'm already sometimes having to get y'all to give me an extension. And even with the extent, that's the reason why I haven't been able to catch up with this bill to be able to have this damn thing to be at one spot and then tell y'all automatic draft this. But I can't let y'all automatic draft this when y'all putting all types of prices on top of this here. And I've been dealing with you guys for a long time, man, but like I'm telling you, I ain't mad at you, my man. You feel me? I was gonna tell you the honest truth. I love you, the truth that's in you. You see, I love you, the truth that's in you. See, now, everything else out there is extra. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that me and you are equal when it comes down to everybody got a mind in the math, man. And that's all that matters in all of us to matter. It's just that we've been taught these people on the real. And I did a lot of stupid shit because we were taught these people, like trying to kill myself 4 times. But that was because I was out of my mind because of the legal drug dealers being these doctors. I've been in the wheelchair since 98, my man. So just imagine going from slam dunking on 7-footers called Baby Jordan to rolling around in a wheelchair. That's a serious transition.
That's a serious change.
Nah.
Transition, as you call it, I believe that's a better word.
Because I'm trying to get you to realize something, the reason why we all messed up right now is out of order. You see, because you have a natural order in you, my man. And the natural order in you is the reason why you ask questions. See, because you asking questions to get what? An answer. See, my name ain't John. My name is question, nickname, answer, last name, makes sense. Because it don't make sense, it's not a part of me being the truth. Because the truth always making sense. Because the truth is all that there is to be in you. The creator within the creation. You're never alone, man. And I almost started to cry when I explained it to people because how we don't know this already, man? That's already in you, already for you to know. That's why you was born a winner in the first place. Your first breath was your win. Your last breath is just you transitioning to back to where you come from, to win. See, most people don't realize this is because they made it into the thing called God. See, they made it into the thing called God. I'm going to ask you a question. How can the creations give the creator a name? I'm listening, my man. I know. It got you thinking. Come on now. So again, how can the creations give the creator a name? What did it ever tell you its name is? Not a goddamn thing. So how can the creation give the creator a name? When they want to control the creation. So I'm going to make up all kinds of names. I want you to do what I want you to do. I'm going to make you into my...
We need to communicate, and that's why we provide the name.
Yeah, you see, now go out here. But we can communicate if we knew that it was just the creator within the creation. Better, right on. Because then we won't be...
Yeah,
because,
it would be that just to know that it's the creation that created me.
Right, because like I said again, when you realize, isn't the circle beginning with no ending?
It could be at any point.
Yeah, I know. All I'm doing is I'm vibing with the truth that's already in you. I'm turning your light back on. That's already on. It's always on. It's just that somebody turned it off and fed us some bullshit. Now, what I mean by fed us some bullshit, look at that word believe. There's no truth in that word believe. Look in the middle of that word. There's only lie. So make believe, understand, faith, and hope turns you into the lie that needs you so you can teach the lie to me so I can be stupid like you. See, I was there before until I tried to kill myself and didn't die. And then when I didn't want to die, these some bitches would get my ass out of here. They told me I was HIV positive and I wasn't, but I was still in that belief shit instead of realizing this don't make no sense. If I wasn't HIV and they told me I was HIV, and now they're saying that I'm not HIV, when the tests come back, they're going to see if I'm HIV after I told them that I had a situation with the doctor about 7 years ago. Everything changed.
Yeah.
You see? So
the only realization that I have now is that I'm alive.
See? Now what? See, you just said the truth. See, you just said your absolute truth, because that is your truth, because you live it, baby. You see, and there's nothing outside you, because I ask you another question. Where would the truth be if the truth wasn't in you and me? I'm listening. What are you going to be doing looking outside you for? Come on now. We ain't that stupid, but they taught us to be stupid. But see, they taught us to be stupid with the make-believe, understand, faith, and hope. They used a 5-word program on us so we wouldn't what? Think for ourselves. Because the truth is self-explanatory once you realize you'll never know everything. Because everyday living... I'm listening.
I believe that truth comes through our eyes. And through our eyes, we tend to start to analyze and give names to things that even now they're in our imagination as well.
No, right, because watch this here.
For me, that's truth of every day. That's truth of every day. How you live, how you love, how you think.
There you go. Come on now, because the Bible do say one thing that makes sense. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. Hello, that's about it. That's all that makes sense. See, you see that? You see, you use amen, but see why I came to A1? See, because when I went into the light of enlightenment after they tried to kill me and I flatlined and then used the paddles on me, when I went into the light of enlightenment, it's all that it is to be. Let me know this. I'm neither man nor woman, black nor white, nobody's mom or dad. I'm the divine light of enlightenment. I'm the mind that matters. I'm all that matters. I'm the atoms that's clashing together that you can't see. That matters from the inside you for you to be you. I'm the love that's loving you from the inside out. I'm with you forever. Because you just go back to the wind. Because when you look at your mom and your daddy, your mom and dad didn't plan for your ass. You didn't even plan for your ass. But the truth of you talking to me right now, did? Or you wouldn't be right now talking to me, kid.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because like I said again, I haven't been through enough to know that I never know everything. But I know one thing, that's the truth that's in us in order for us to be here. That's the creator within the creation. That's your mind that matters. That's that raw creativity that your mind creates the reality. We all doing this together. But some assholes realized this shit, and when they did, they got a whole bunch of assholes, and they said, shit, we can get the all ass. It ain't about no black or white, man.
Yeah, even without creating, I mean, just living and enjoying your day.
You enjoying your what? Look. Enjoying your reality, man. Like I said again, you creating that there because if you lay in your bed, see, listen to me carefully. If you lay in your bed and didn't tap into the creator within the creation, you just gonna lay in your bed. You ain't gonna do nothing. Because the creator is within you to make your what? Movement. See, when you're in the wind, meaning before you came into the body form, you're everywhere, baby. That's why I said to you, when I went into the light of enlightenment, it let me know that I am everything that's happening. I'm just in the body form now. You see what I'm saying? And I just want to let you know that, yeah, because I felt your vibration. You heard me?
It's the purpose of life, knowing yourself and knowing
Yes, yes. Like I said, I felt that. I felt that in you. Like I said again, or I wouldn't have been relating with you the truth that's already in you, because you know. And I'm glad you do know, but you still went with amen, because you're still stuck in a little bit of the program. But you got to do that because of what? You got to deal with people on this phone. That's program. So like I said again, I'm happy. You know, you make me feel good. That's why I told you I was getting ready to cry, because I felt you receiving what I was saying, because it's a part of you already. So you know this already. This ain't no game. This is the best part of you being alive. Me and you was already the win before, partner, until you got into the body form, partner. That's why I know you and you know me now. You know?
there you go.
Nah, yeah, because like I said again, how can you truly love if you don't know where the love is coming from? The love for free with no ulterior motive. Because most people that tell you that they love you just tell you that they love you to get something from you or get something over on you. You got me?
Yeah.
That's why I told you when I said what I said at the beginning.
I mean that I know the concept about the word, but I believe that there is another concept about the feeling. What you made them feel and what they made you feel, that's what really counts.
All right, because like I said, I know I made you feel good. You see? Watch this here. I know I made you feel good, but it wasn't something to believe in. See, it was something that you know now. You see? So you ain't had to believe in the feeling that I just made you feel, because that feeling is already in you to know already. Now, because your past and your future is your now. Because there's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because ain't nobody comes tomorrow. The truth to the matter that matters between me and you right now could give up on you or me right now, and you could go back to the wind right now. You just tapped in right now, partner. And that's what I'm saying. I love when I talk to my people. Like I say, my people is what it is. There ain't no black or white, man. That's some shit that they made of a concept. That's why it's like this here now. They got three brackets: rich, poor, and middle class. You gotta realize the trick that they did us with that shit. You heard?
Yeah.
Cause you know
have a color that's
all that because when you look at that little twist that they did with the rich, middle class, and the poor, this is the truth of how they go. There's only two brackets: rich and poor. Where did the middle class come from? They came from last. Where did the middle class come from again? They came from last because the first people that took our first place put us in second place and then took first place and then realized that if I don't teach these some bitches something else, these smart motherfuckers gonna realize that they got the truth in them already. And then they gonna get their ass back to the top where the natural order belongs. So they made a what? A third class of people and said, shit, we'll put them in the middle class so they can watch their last class that we made last that was first. And then they can't get back up here at the top no more. And that's where we at now. But now we're starting to vibe again because the feminine energy is coming back in. That's the natural order right there. So people ain't gonna have no other choice but to get in order. Because once that woman realizes who she is 100%, we as men ain't gonna have no other choice but to get in order. Because what? We want that woman, don't we? I'm just saying. You gotta realize the truth is not no lie, because the truth is not no game, but they label it as a what? A race of people, so we can compete, lie, steal, and kill each other, and then they can come and clean up after. But we getting there, big brother. We getting there. We coming back to our senses, because right now we insane. Because ain't nobody using their common sense. Right now, common sense is not common. To make
gone forever. So, which method would you like to use?
All right, you're gonna use the card. You're gonna use the card.
The card. What is the last four digits of the card that you like to use?
It'll be 9152.
Got it here. And your security code?
557.